Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss any update. From TradeUp.
Hello friends, welcome to GetUp. My name is Vikas Bhadoria. Today I want to share a very good news to all those engineers who dream to work as a gazetted officer or class 1 officer in central government departments like Indian Railway, Defence Services, Indian Ordnance Factory, Central Water and Road Department. Your waiting time is really over, as application form for Engineering Services 2019 examination is out now, and it has been started from 26th of September 2018 to 22nd of October 2018. Okay, so the last day to fill that Engineering Services 2019 application form is 22nd of October 2018. This Engineering Services examination is organized by Union Public Service Commission and held every once a year. It is organized for 4 core branches of engineering: mechanical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering. This time there are total 581 vacancies for these 4 core branches of engineering. And for all those engineers who want to work in class 1 job, Engineering Services examination is single platform where you can apply for engineering knowledge and be a valuable contributor in shaping the future of our country. Today I am going to tell you step-by-step procedure to fill the Engineering Services 2019 application form. So for that, you firstly need to enter www.upsconline.nic.in is the link for accessing the Union Public Service Commission website for filling ESE 2019 application form. So after entering this link, you will go come to this page. On this page of UPSC, you have to click on the first link, online application for various examination of UPSC. As soon as you will click on this link, you will come to this page of the UPSC website where you have to choose the examination to apply for. So here it is given that Engineering Services examination, and this is notice of the date is from 26th of September and the last date or closing date is 22nd of October 2018. So this application form is filled in 2 stages. First is part 1 registration, second is part 2 registration. In the part 1 registration, you have to fill your basic details. In the part 2 registration, you have to do the payment and you have to upload your photograph and signature, and you have to fill your examination center. Okay, so these are the 2 stages of registration for Engineering Services examination. So firstly, you have to click on part 1 registration. As soon as you will click on part 1 registration, there is a page for some important instruction to fill online application form. So I want to tell you some in brief the important instruction, that this application form is available in both English and Hindi language, but you have to fill this application form only in English language, although it is available in both the languages, to make you understand what you need to fill in the application form so that you don't fill any incorrect entity in the application form, but you have to fill it only in the English language. Alright, this application form is in 2 stages. In part 1 registration, you have to fill the basic information. Okay, in the part 2 registration, you have to make your payment, followed by a selection of examination center, uploading of photograph and signature, and finally agreeing to the declaration. Okay, now in the uploading of signature, I want to tell you that you have the specification of signature are between 20 KB and 300 KB should be the file size for photograph and signature, and the pixel for this photograph and signature should be between 350 pixel to maximum of 1000 pixel, and this applies to both photograph and signature. Okay, the payment can only be done through State Bank of India, either through debit card or credit card, or through net banking, and you can also pay by cash through bank challan of State Bank of India. Okay, so these are some important instructions that are given here. All right, so I have gone through the instruction. I urge you all that you should also go through the instruction. One important thing for person with disability, that all the people with person with disability can only get relaxation of fee whose disability is more than 40%. if your disability is not more than 40%, you will not get any relaxation in the application fee for engineering services examination. Alright, so after going through the instruction, you have to click yes. As soon as you will click yes, you have to fill this application form. This is part 1 registration, in which you have to fill your basic details. So I will start filling my basic details. Your name, then your gender, then your date of birth. Alright, so about this engineering service examination, I want to tell you very important information, that the age limit is from 21 year to 30 years. This is the age limit for general candidates. For OBC, they get a age relaxation of up to 3 years for engineering service examination, and SC, ST and SC, ST gets a relaxation of up to 5 years for this engineering services examination. Okay, so maximum age for SC, ST is 35 years, and for OBC it is 33 years. Alright, and for person with disability, the maximum age for filling this for engineering services examination is 40 years. Okay, so this is the age age limit for different categories. Alright, next thing is that you have to fill your father's name, then your mother's name, then you have to enter your nationality, then marital status. If you are married, you have to select married. If you are unmarried, you have to select unmarried or widower or divorce. Okay, so there are 4 options. Then you have to select candidate or person with benchmark disability. Okay, so benchmark disability is you should have a disability more than 40% as given in the instructions. Otherwise, you have to select no. Then community, you have to select the community, general, or SC, ST or OBC, whatever is your community. Then you have to select, do you belong to minority? If yes, then you have to select yes. If no, you have to select no. Then if you are not belonging to any SC, ST or PWD, then you will not get any relaxation in the fee. Okay, alright. Next is you have to select your educational qualification. Okay, so this all those engineers who are in the have already passed your engineering exam or in the final year of the engineering exam, both can apply for this engineering services examination. Okay, all right. Next is you have to enter the your address. You have to enter your address correctly. Then you have to select the state, PIN code, and then your mobile number. Make sure you enter all your details correctly. Because in this engineering service examination, you can't make any correction in your details. If you don't fill any details correctly, your form will be rejected. Okay. All right. So I have filled all my details till now, and now I am ready to continue. When after selecting continue, it will be asking whether you want to claim age relaxation. So you can only claim age relaxation if you belong to either OBC, ST or SC or ST or PWD. Okay. So if you belong to all these, you can select yes, otherwise no. Okay. Next thing, you have to enter photo identity card. What photo identity card you want to apply, whether it is Aadhaar card or driving license or PAN card or passport or photo ID card or voter ID card. Okay, so make sure you have to select only that identity card because which you have to carry in your examination, okay, because that will be verified in your examination. So I have selected Aadhaar card. All right, you need to verify that all your credential, they should be correct. Then you have to select the branch, okay, the branch for which you are needs to apply. So there are 4 branches: civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical and electronics and telecommunication engineering. So I am applying for mechanical engineering. Next is you have to apply for Center for Engineering Services examination, okay, so you have to provide center. So there are different options for selecting the centers, okay, so you should select center correctly. Next is continue. As soon as you will click on continue, you will see this application form, okay, or where all your details that you have entered till now are shown over here, okay. So you need to verify all your details whether they are entered correctly. Your year, all right, your age, date of birth, father's name, all right, marital status, can you be a person with benchmark disability, community, all right. So you need to verify all those details, all right. Your mail ID, your Aadhaar card number, everything you have to verify over here. If you want to make any changes, you can see if you want to update or change, you can click on this update, okay. If you have verified all your details, you can go for this confirmation by entering this CAPTCHA. And if you agree with all your details that you have entered correctly, you just have to select I agree. As soon as you select on this I agree, you will see that your part 1 of registration is completed and it is asked you to print the slip. You can print the slip from here, okay. So there are 3 options. Either you can print the application part 1, you can print the slip, or you can go directly for part 2 registration. So firstly, I think you should print the application part, and you see there in this application part form there is your registration ID, your name, your father's name, your date of birth, okay. So you can print this slip by clicking on here. You can print this slip and you can save this slip for your future reference, okay, because it is very important. You have to save this. So if you have completed part 1 registration, you have to go for part 2 registration. You have to click on here. Make sure you enter all your details correctly, because otherwise it will not allow you to go on the part 2 registration. So as soon as you click or log in on your details with your registration ID and your date of birth, you will go on to the part 2 registration. In the part 2 registration, you have to firstly go for the payment. Now, there are 3 modes of payment. One is you can pay by cash, where you have to go to the bank, State Bank of India, nearest State Bank of India branch, and you can go for this bank challan, okay, and you can have to select this pay by cash option through any SBI branch, okay. As soon as you will click on this pay by cash option, you have to click on this generate challan option. So it will generate your challan if you want to pay by cash, or if you don't have your payment by card or payment by net banking, okay. So if you want to pay by cash, you can go to the bank, and I'm telling you with my personal experience, there are a lot of rush in the bank for this, especially for this bank challan. So to avoid it, you should prefer other 2 modes of payment, either through payment through card or through payment through net banking, okay. And one other information, if you want to pay by cash through challan, bank challan, you after completing your registration, you have to go to the bank for your challan after 24 hours of taking a printout of your bank challan, all right. And after going to your bank officer will provide you a transaction ID and with a transaction date. Okay, so you have to enter the transaction ID, which will be a 8 or 7 digit number. You have to enter the last 7 to 8 digit number of your transaction ID, okay, to complete your payment on the part 2 registration. Okay, so make sure you have to enter the last 8 or 7 digit of your transaction ID if you make your payment through bank challan. All right, and you have to enter your transaction date. Transaction date will be the date in which you have applied for bank challan. Okay, you have paid through bank challan. So if you don't want to pay by cash or pay, if you want to go for any other payment option, by payment by card or payment by net banking. Suppose if you want to go for payment by net banking, so you can click on here, okay, and you can continue. So if there are two options, either you can do payment through internet banking or ATM card or debit card of State Bank of India. Then you have to do the payment. So as soon as you click on the payment, it will show you that your payment has been successful. Next thing is that as soon as you will do the payment either through net banking or payment through debit card or credit card, you will see this page where you will see your transaction status and a transaction ID. So you should save this transaction ID for future reference. Okay, and you can see here it is showing that your transaction is completed successfully. So you should click on the continue. As soon as you will click on the continue, it will ask you about the examination center. So you have to select the examination center, okay, of your choice. Next thing, you have to click on submit. As soon as you will click on the submit, it will ask you to upload your photograph and signature. Now about the photograph and signature, there are some specification to upload photograph and signature. Your photograph and signature should be between 20 KB size to 300 KB size, and the maximum and minimum resolution for photograph and signature are 350 pixel to 1000 pixel. Okay, so make sure your photograph and signature are within the given specification. All right, so you have to upload your scanned photograph first. Make sure you keep all your details with you before filling the application form, so that you don't face any difficulty. Next thing, you have to upload your signature. Now one important thing that you should remember, that you should not upload, you should not do this mistake of uploading signature in place of photograph and photograph in place of signature, otherwise your form will be rejected. So make sure, if it is that you have to upload your photograph where it is asking to upload the photograph. Okay, don't go into the wrong option. Okay, otherwise your form will be rejected. Okay, so as soon as you will click here, you can see that all my details or my documents are being uploaded over here. Okay, next thing, you have to select on continue. As soon as you will go on continue, it will ask you to enter your Aadhaar card number, okay, or photo identity card. So the photo identity card that you have selected in part 1 of registration, you have to enter that photo identity card. Okay, so you have to enter it correctly. Then you have to click on the declaration. Now you have to read this declaration first. All right, and you can see here, as soon as I have entered my photo identity card number, it is showing that it has verified the photo identity card number. Okay, then you have to click on the declaration, that you have read all the declaration. Okay, as soon as you click on this declaration, you can see that your application form is completed, and now you can print your application form. Okay, so as soon you will log in again, you can see your complete application form after part 1 registration and part 2 registration, and you have to verify all the details of part 1 registration, whether all the details are entered correctly or not. So you can see that you can verify your name, your gender, your date of birth, your father's name, your marital status, okay, your address, okay. So everything you need to verify in part 1 and part 2 application form. So this is the complete application form after 2 stages of registration. So you can see that in the part 2 of the this application form, printed application form, you can see that my payment is showing successful, okay, and it is showing my registration ID and my transaction ID along with my photograph, my signature and my examination center. So you have to verify whether your photograph is showing in the photograph column and your signature should be in the signature column. All right, and you have to verify your examination center also, okay. After that you have to preview this, or you can print this, okay, and you can save this application form, okay, for your future reference, okay. So this is only for your future reference. You can print this and save it. All right, so these were some steps to fill the 2009 ES Engineering Services 2019 application form. I hope you you will be having no problem after seeing these steps to fill the application form, okay. And if you have any doubt or any query regarding anything, or at any stage if you find that if you are facing any problem in filling this application form, you can post your query or comment on GradeUp, okay. So I hope you have gone through all the steps to fill the application form, and you should start filling the application form, because this had the last date to fill the application form is 22nd of October 2018, okay. And one important information, if you are doing payment by cash, okay, so the last date to generate the challan is 21st of October, okay. After that you can't generate challan, and all those candidates who have generated their challan before the last date, they can go for the payment to the bank, okay. So I hope you have understood the steps to fill the application form, and if you have any query, you can post a query or comment on the GradeUp, okay. And I also want to tell you that we have launched our new YouTube channel for GATE Engineering Services and SSC JEE examination, okay, where you can get all the updates for this examination, and you can get all the updates and latest news like this examination, and and I also want to tell you that we have launched our video courses, free video courses for computer science engineering and mechanical engineering, and the links for the free video courses are also given in the description below for this video, and also the link for the new YouTube channel for GATE Engineering Services and SSC JEE examination are given in the description below, okay. So you should subscribe to our new YouTube channel so that you can get all the latest update regarding this competitive examination, okay. So if you have any query regarding this engineering service examination, you are free to ask on GradeUp, okay. And all the very best for your engineering services examination, and thank you. Have a nice day.